trigonometry, and specifically we're going to be looking at trigonometric identities. So let's see. Find the value of cos 105 without using a calculator. Now, why would they say that? Because I can put in my calculator cos 105, press equal, and I get the answer. And then we have a specific terms and condition about our answer. Okay, so how do we do that? What do they want us to do? They want us to use the formulas from our table. Now, the idea here is that cos of 105, we don't have that value in our table. But if we go to our maths table here, oh, not here, here, page 13, we have a specific angles and therefore the values associated with those angles. And that's what we can use. So we are saying, what kind of combination can I have from those values here of an angle to get 105? And yes, you are right. 45 and 60 added together, that's 105. So basically what we are saying that can be written as a cos of 45 plus 60. Now, how do we use the formula? So we go to our table and we look for the formula when I have cos and then I have one angle size plus another angle size. So let's see what formula do we have there. So there it is, actually the very first formula. That's what it is about. So when I have a cos and the angle is two of those angle added. And that's exactly what we have here. So that means that's our 45, isn't it? That's our 60. That means that's going to be 45 and that's going to be 45. And that's going to be 60. Don't forget that always letters represent in your formula represent the same value. So that means cos of 45 plus 60 can be written as cos of 45 multiplied, because don't forget that's the sign of multiplication you have here, by cos of 60 minus sin of 45 multiplied by sin of 60. Okay, now let's go to our table and find the values for each one of those. So our table, so the first one, oh, I forgot, cos of 45. Cos of, actually, you know what? Let's get that in there so that we can have it. Okay. Now, let's put the values to that angle. So cos of 45. So cos of 45 is 1 over square root of 2 multiply cos of 60. So cos of 60 is 1 over 2 minus sin of 45. So sin of 45, 1 over square root of 2 multiply and sin of 60, square root of 3 over 2. So how do we do this calculation without using a calculator? Well, we multiply these values, isn't it? And then the same at the bottom. That's how we deal with the fraction. So 1 multiplied by 1, that is 1. And 2 multiplied by square root of 2 is just 2 multiplied by square root of 2. 1 multiplied by square root of 3 is square root of 2. And again, 2 square root of 2. Now, since both of them have the same denominator, they can be written on the same fraction line. Now let's consider our terms and condition for the answer. So 1 minus square root of a over b square root of b. So that means here those two values are the same. And then that's a different number. And they are saying a and b have to belong to n means what? Natural values. So that's what we have. The same number, a different number, and one minus, exactly what they were looking for.